rap music. You can take it how you want. You can put it together how you want it to be. But I'm gonna tell you this here. Juvie was having this shit. That nigga Slim was having this shit. Slim was that nigga, man. Slim had that motherfucking lag truck with the alloy rims on it. Come through, you know. Slim come through the fucking through the luau out there on the lake in the gold Denali truck. He had his shit.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
I want to go back to the projects because I want to get this because I know you know the history. Calio projects, Magnolia projects, Juvenile at his peak, Soulja Slim at his peak, you know, far as during that time period. Both of them in the projects. What was that like during that time? You know, I know Juvie was having things.
Yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm saying? But Soulja Slim said some stuff in some of them verses that said, you know, you having this, you having that. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't mention no name though. But you could tell what he was talking about.
Hey, let me tell you something. The monkey wrenches through all type of motherfucking rap music. You can take it how you want. You can put it together how you want it to be. But I'm gonna tell you this here. Juvie was having this. That nigga Slim was having this shit. Slim was that nigga, man. Slim had that motherfucking lag truck with the alloy rims on it. Come through, you know. Slim come through the fucking through the luau out there on the lake in the gold Denali truck. He had it. Slim was just a stubborn motherfucker.
Okay, explain.
His way or no way. You heard me? Run it, rank it, or sink it. You know what I'm saying? Slim was one of the troopers. When I speak of one of the troopers, you know what I'm saying? That's like one of the young soldiers. You heard me? We were the bigger soldiers, so you know what I'm saying? We were the ones that watched over the troopers. The troopers were the ones that watched out for us. You know what I'm saying? And Slim was in that round. You heard me? He was in that round.
And the reason I asked that because a lot of people, when they come on the show, they would talk about Juvie parking $1 million cars.
Yeah, Juvie had this shit. You know why? Because this was basically, I can say this like was around the time when Slim passed. You know what I'm saying? Juvie had a deal with Cash Money Records. Yeah. Slim never had no deal. Slim had to deal with No Limit. You heard me? But before No Limit, Slim had his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Cutthroat music. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of mixtapes with a lot of different artists that he was about to come out with. Slim had his own crew, you know what I'm saying? Little Real one, Chaotic, Menace, Cutthroat Hussein, and he goes on and on and on. So he had plans. You feel what I'm saying? He had plans. Everything that you see don't be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everything that glitter ain't gold. Just because you park a bus outside of the store, that ain't your motherfucking bus.
That's right.
You heard me?
That's right.
That shit, you know, that ain't your bus. Not dissing no nigga or none of that. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Slim was really in the streets. Slim was really getting it. You know what I'm saying? How he was getting it, but
wow. You said Slim was stubborn, but who was Slim OG that he would listen to? Like
me.
You the only person that could get through to him.
Yeah, no, I'm not the only one. He had a few people that he listened to, but I was one of them for a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this for no clout or no type of like that. Slim used to cut my hair. We used to walk down the street and rap together. You know what I'm saying? Slim, all his partners, you know what I'm saying, was my partners. You dig? All his little young, ain't now one of them that he ran with. You know what I'm saying? Didn't look up to me or didn't know me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah.
How hard was it for you to make the decision to be on that? It was a show that came down there that Van Lathan guy was on, and I seen you on there. How did they even approach you to get on there to talk about Soulja Slim?
I mean, you talking about the situation with 50 Cent sent the dude out there
to
try to get me to talk about, you know.
And you didn't say nothing. I remember that.
Yeah, we leave the dead alone. You know what I'm saying? If they dead, they dead. You heard me? We're not gonna make the dead talk, and we're not gonna have nobody talking for the dead. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So the question that he asked me, I was uncomfortable with that.
I noticed that.
So I had to fire back at him and let him know that, yeah, I'm an interview nigga. You heard me? You can't run that shit on me, you dig? So I hollered back at him. He was trying to talk about something to get something on that program to go viral, but you know we ain't speaking.
But then and then you basically he still he showed that you was a real one when you the way you answered the questions. He put it out. So
because he could have cut it out if he wanted to.
He didn't. That's the good thing about it. But I just thought about that when we was talking about it.
I look at things like this, bro. You know, we have a lot of legendary motherfuckers that's no longer with us. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they have people that'll go on their name and try to get off their name to get leverage to whatever their program it is or whatever they podcast, whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? I know the stories. You heard me? I was there with the people. You know, I'm part of the generation. I'm part of all that went on. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna tell it how it is. You heard me? And when I do tell it, I'm gonna tell it with a motherfucker that I'm comfortable with.
There you
I'm
go.
comfortable with boss talk. We
family.
can talk that shit.
Man, we
can go. We can go into the project house, nigga. I can tell you the name of the dogs. You heard me?
I talked to Peaches and I talked to Little Soulja Slim and I talked to all the people I could talk about Soulja to get his story out. Yeah. And the one thing I always ask everybody is, on that day when you heard that he had passed away or he got, killed in front of his house, where were you at? Were you in the city? Were you locked up? What were you doing?
I was on lockdown. I was in jail lockdown, you heard me? And I heard somebody say that and I didn't believe it. Then when they told it to me, you know what I'm saying? I had made a few calls home and he told me, you know what I'm saying, lift me up because Slim was my partner, you heard me? Yeah. So when he passed, that was like a little part of me that was gone. Wow. You know what I'm saying? It's way bigger than the rap shit. Yeah. You heard me? Like you say Peaches, you know what I'm saying? I used to go in the house and take Peaches cookies when she was a little baby. You know what I'm saying? I have them cut my hair in this back room. When they cut my hair, I smoke the weed. I'm looking at the cookies right there. Yeah, I'm getting the cookies, you heard me? Yeah, Miss Linda, she going to work. You heard me? Peaches at school, I'm them cookies up, you heard me?
How do you remember when Little Soulja Slim was first born?
I don't remember when he was first born, but I know his mother.
Okay, you knew she Mississippi,
I knew his mother,
right?
Your mother, right.
That's right.
She used to be in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I know his mama, you know what I'm saying? Me and his mama was cool. You dig? I don't remember when he was born, but I remember that when she was pregnant.
Okay.
I remember when she was pregnant with him, and I do for a fact know that she was fucking with Slim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of things people saying in a lot of different interviews, I don't partake into that shit, you heard me?
No, I get it.
It don't really be about nothing, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
Trina, this is mama, you heard me, she from Mississippi, but she was in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Back then, in those days, you heard me, we had Club Streamline, we had all these different clubs. She coming at motherfucker, she was a bad motherfucker. Yeah, she was a bad motherfucker. You said I know her, you heard me. Little Slim, ask your mama if she got her name on her leg.
Oh, you got a name on her leg?
Yeah, man, her name. You know what I'm saying? That was, and his mama, that was my dog.
Cool people, yeah.
That was my dog, I with her, you know? Yeah. Real cool bro, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk loud and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she was with Slim, that was his girl.
But y'all both had MOs, because that wasn't the first time that Slim had got shot.
No.
He had got shot before that.
He got shot all on Claiborne Avenue. That got shot going all across. Yeah, man. You know, I mean, that's what he was.
Yeah.
If you wasn't getting shot at, if you wasn't getting shot, you wouldn't consider a soldier. We at war, man. Come on, man. Every day we got guns. And the wrong nigga come around there, we gonna chase that down. That's what it was. You had to have a trophy. Had to have a trophy. Nigga talk that about them, man. You had to have a trophy, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trophy. Don't even talk.
Don't even come, man. You heard
Don't even talk, man.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.